Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, last episode, we went around asking around town for information about Nia. And then, after that, we got the information that, I wanted to say Ricky, that's the wrong no-pun, that Tora has something that might help us in our endeavor of rescuing Nia from her prison, and that is an artificial blade, but for that we need some resources, that's it, not supplies. Well, maybe it's also supplies, but resources is the word I was looking for. So what we need to do today is get those supplies ready so that Tora's artificial blade may potentially work. We don't know that yet, but that's what we're gonna do here. As you can see, I still haven't done any of these things in this general area. I have my reasoning for that. I will come back to that all later on, but not for now. So let's go ahead to the marker that we have that's right up there in the shopping district, because up there is some people that we need to talk to about some things that we want to have. So let's go on ahead. There's a lot of quests as well, but we're not gonna concern ourselves with them, except for your quest. You know what, we're gonna do this real quick, because he has an interesting quest that I wanna show off so that you know what I'm doing here now off screen later on. Do you know the shop called Luisia's Greens? There's a girl who works there, Tanny. She is such a bright and cheerful lass, but last month she lost her father. Her mother succumbed to illness a while ago. It was just the two of them. It feels so bad for her now, all alone. She's got the brains to put out new products, no problem, but running a shop by herself must be hard. As you can probably tell, I'm worried about her, so I'd like you to save her business. Done! Let's hear the details. First of all, buy one piece of every product that's on offer. That'll let Tanny know you mean well. What that means is, she'll let you buy the deed to Luisia's Greens. When you do that, you'll become the shop owner. With me so far? Well, when I say owner, I don't mean like sharing in the profits. But relax, there's plenty of benefits to it still. Tanny will be relieved to know that someone like you has her back, and she'll be able to get on with things. And you'll get special boons too, for example things like making harvesting easier or running faster. How about it? Can I count on it? Leave it to me! That's the right answer. Like I said before, first buy the whole selection of goods at Tanny's shop, including the new puree leaf salad, of course. Well, off you go. Paying it forward. That's our quest. And that's one of the few side quests, well, one of the side quests that I'm gonna show. I don't want to say few, because there are gonna be a few more side quests than just few. So, Tanny, let's go to her. Here in Luisia, is it Luisia? No, Luisia Greens. We cook using only the finest hand-picked gourmet veggies. Try our local specialties seasoned with 10 flavor spices. I guarantee you'll love it. So let's go ahead, and what we have to do is buy one of each item, which is what I'm doing and what I've already done in Argentum. I was at the wrong place. So we now have bought all of those things. We go out of that, and then we go back into her shop. And she says the same thing as before. And now we have in here the key, which is the deed. Costs a bit more, it's a bit costly, but we have it now. So, now that we have that, you can see that the shop has this little star mark next to it. That means that we have the shop deed. And we can just do this with every shop, but there's gonna be an explanation from Bowery about that. Thank you. It feels really great to see Tanny smiling again. She's always been cheerful and kind, but also kind of stubborn. I know she doesn't need her old friends like me looking over her shoulder. She can stand on her own feet. I know this, but still, I can't help being a little worried, can I? I just wanted to give her a hand. Just a bit. With your help, I think she'll have found the confidence she needs for the shop she inherited to thrive. Looks like everything worked out. Oh, and also, you know it's not just tennis shop, right? Other businesses work much the same way. Buy every item they have and they'll start offering to sell you their deeds. Buy that and you'll get a nice fat advantage. Different ones depending on the shop. One word of warning though. It's not every shop that'll offer all their products from the get-go. Few do, in fact. In those cases, you'll have to raise the development level before they'll sell everything, letting you get the deeds. And sometimes, if they don't seem to offer the deeds no matter what, it's worth trying again in a little bit. Oh, sorry to keep you so long. I can't stop being such a busybody now. You have my gratitude. Thanks for everything. Thank you so much. And with that, we have completed paying it forward, we have a first deed, and you now know that we will get some nice little advantages if we go ahead and try to get the deeds of every single shop. I don't think actually that the blacksmith, the accessory, or the aux course are shops that have deeds. I tried it, but I haven't gotten anything from them. So I take it you can't get the deeds from those shops, but from everything else like the veggies, the meats and everything else, you can get this, the deeds. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna go for 100%. Again, saying that, I'm gonna do a lot of work off screen, but we're still not gonna go for 100%. Don't have the time for that. So let's talk to you, Casa.
Well, hello there. Tara here to buy perfect range sound sensor and biome connectors.
You're the young newborn who was gazing longingly at those the other day.
Meh, you noticed?
Oh, considering you were staring for 3 hours straight. But I'm dreadfully sorry, we're all out of perfect range sensors right now. We've got plenty of biome connectors still though. They're 4,000 G apiece. 12,000 for 3 of them? Huh? That really is a pretty pricey.
Rex promised to pay whole amount, no backsies.
I mean, sure, I'm not about to go back on my word, but... Are you one of those salvateurs? Yep, I may not look it, but I'm actually a professional at it. Now maybe you could get a biome connector that way. Apparently they fish the thing up quite regularly around this season. That's not a bad idea. Let's go give it a try.
Good luck, Rex.
I'll cheer you on too. The real problem is the perfect range sensor. Could we not salvage that as well? Don't think I've heard of any likely spots for those lately. They're almost impossible to find except when the Titans and the Clownsea align in exactly the right way. And even if we did find a spot where they might show up, we need a lot of luck to actually bag one. We don't exactly have time to waste, so perhaps salvaging isn't the answer. Hey, can I ask you something? From the looks of it, this young lady here's a blade and you're her driver, am I right?
Huh?
Is that what it looks like?
Wait 1 moment please, Rex and Tora also played actually.
Does that make me the driver? Surely the driver would have to be me.
Can we try to be a little believable here?
We need to sort out our stories. Hey now, no need to get your kickers in a twist. I'm just a regular botanist.
Botanist? Tora would have never guessed.
I get that a lot. Thing is, I was heading to Lasham Island for a spot of fieldwork, but I ran into a bit of a monster trouble. I tried asking the Imperial Army to help me out, but it looks like they're pretty busy right now. So I figured if you lot are decent at fighting, maybe you could take care of that issue for me. If you help me out, I might just be able to spare the perfect range sensor I've got lying around in storage.
Well, that sounds perfect!
Yeah, well, see what we can do. Lasham Island isn't hard to find. You can see to the left as you exit the city through the main entrance. Just take care of the jupe and crabble you find there. And be careful, they can be vicious.
So we now have our 2
quests for getting the blade. The first thing that I'm gonna do, however, is the first quest, where I could just buy the things, I think, or I could go ahead and salvage for them right here. I'm gonna go the easy road and buy them, because we have the money. That's one of the reasons why I granted so much money, and I'm gonna grant even more, because I want to. Welcome to the finest gadget shop. Okay, grant that, whatever. Also, what he has is the inherited core crystal, so if we grant up enough money, we will get that as well. Just wanna point out, that's what we're gonna grind for off screen later. But for the time being, how many was it that we needed? We needed, yeah, 12,000, there it is. Let's buy that and also get that head. Did I buy that now? Oh yeah, I got it. I was confused that it didn't show me that I have 3 of them, but it makes sense, because it's a quest, we need to do this the other way. So we now have that, now we can go for the... Oops, I did not want to switch around my blades. I wanted to do this. Artificial blade 2. So wait, go into the quest log, there it is. Artificial blades number 2 and activate that. So, and now we can see where we need to go. It's not too difficult to get there, just be careful around the parts, because where they send you, I think those are level 30 monsters around the parts there, so just be a little careful when you go that way. The easy way to go is right down this branch. You can go around up there, but this will be a tough way to go. So just go around here, take the branch, and the good thing is, since the Cloud Sea is rather high at the moment, we don't need to worry about falling down and basically getting destroyed by falling down. I don't know what it would be. You can consider it a game over. But you can just swim around here. You can actually swim a ways out of the area that you see right here. And there's lots of things that you can see that you can explore. And it's good to do that. If you want to find as much as possible, do that. So we found Lasham Island. Okay, yeah, level 40 is what they are. So that must be the monster Cadwin was talking about. Doesn't look like a pushover, that's for sure. Tara wish could help too, but probably not much good for anything other than decoy or lure. No need for any of that. We can handle this one just fine. Right, Pyra? Absolutely. No need to rely on just my power though. You should make use of all your blades. Indeed, we may only have one driver, but twice the blades means twice the potential. Good point, I remember that. Alright, let's do it! And into the fight we go, and now we have down there in the lower left corner, we now have a little extra blade, which will help us in this fight if we need it. And since she is a healer, we can go around and decide whenever we need to heal ourselves. I don't think that her element is actually helpful for any of the combos that we can do. Nope, she's not helpful for any combos that we can do with Pyra at the moment, but we switch around. We have different attacks with her, and there's also a different timing for her attacks to get the cancel. I'm afraid of you right now. Don't want to get too close to you, so how about you come over here, follow me a little bit. We don't want to be close to that thing. Let's use another blade art, even though it's completely useless. So good. We dealt with that. We have that done. You could see using different blades is good. We also could take, before we go back to our place, can take a look at Hasu. I mean, that's not what I wanted to do actually. I wanted to go over here to the blade arts. We have the Photo Uppercut, the Grand Smash, the Bullet Punch and the Max Straight Punch. So here we have adds 50% damage ratio after cancelling an auto attack, which is what we're doing essentially every time. So that's a good thing to have, because 50% more damage means we have 150, an extra additional 150 damage ratio to that, around that. Grand Smash spawns a small health potion and a 10% chance of 2 since we have her as a healer. Not a bad thing to have. Bullet Punch has no special effect whatsoever, but has a range of a head. Don't know if I want to have that. And increases damage dealt from the back. So that's stronger as of now, but 50% damage more from the back would mean this is at 180, so still weaker actually. Well, in that case we're gonna stick with the bullet punch for the moment, since that doesn't do much, that attacks more people, and that's just one target. Probably better to stick at that. Okay, good. Also we can upgrade something here. The rolling smash reduces the aggro draw. I really wanna stick however with the ones that I have, so I'm not gonna upgrade the rolling smash at the moment, even though rolling smash is extremely strong. We don't care about that for the moment. So, but what we need to do now is go back to the shopping district. So, I'm back here. I also really quickly want to point out, here is now this dude. He is mainly driver. They are strong, but there are other drivers that you can challenge or that will challenge you on sight. So, be prepared for them. They are really strong, and we will have a few fights against other drivers in the future. So, as soon as we are ready, I'm gonna show you a fight against another driver. It will happen anyway.
Oh hey, you're back!
Took out the chup and crapple, did you?
I know I made the right call asking you guys. Here's the perfect range sensor as promised.
Thanks!
We've had it lying around since my grandpa's generation, so it's a bit dusty, but it should work just fine. Thanks for all your help.
Everything should be fine now. And with that we completed the second quest for the artificial blade. So what we can do now is go back to Tora's little hideout. House sounds wrong. Just plain and obvious, house sounds wrong. He lives in the sewer systems, in hiding. So let's go back to Tora's hideout and see what he can do with the things that we just conglomerated for his artificial blade. Ooh, that nearly went wrong. So let's go ahead. Tora, we have everything. Let's work your magic.
Okay, all finished.
It's really complete.
Very complete. Just need to apply energy charge to activate.
Tora, our friend's execution draws near. There's no time to lose. Make haste.
I know. Oh, okay, artificial blade. It's wakey time.
That won't do, Tora.
What Tora do wrong?
You can't keep calling her artificial blade. As her creator, the least you can do is give her a proper name.
Oh, well... Actually, friends, Tora did think of name for her. Very good name.
Nice. Then I guess there's no problem. Well, why don't you introduce us, Tora?
Right away. Now, wakey, Tora's very own blade. Oh, Poppy! Poppy?
How may I be of service, Master?
Wait a minute! Oh, forget you see that. Tora must change the settings.
The settings?
This time should be okay. Second time go best. Power on!
Master Pawn?
I did it! Tora's masterpiece. World's first artificial blade. Poppy!
Whoa!
Incredible!
That is really quite something.
Tora did good, huh? You're impressed? Tora is a very big success?
Absolutely. You're amazing, Tora. Though I was pretty surprised before, when she was all, you know.
Forget about it. That's not Tora's fault. That was, Grampypon. Grampypon Susu made settings. Yes, definitely Grampypon's fault.
Are you sure, Tora?
Yes, Grampypon. Yes.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Rex, let's go rescue Nia and Drolurk.
No time to lose.
Anyway, my name Poppy. Poppy try hard to make Master Pawn proud.
Oh, yeah. That shrew thinks she owns the place. Just because she curries favour with the Emperor. If only I'd got the Aegis myself, I could have returned home in triumph. Or sold her to Bana for a tiny sum. But it's not over. I refuse to let this place be the end of me. I will not be left to rot in this flea-bitten backwater. Captain Patrick!
Yes, sir.
Double the number of guardsmen. Round up whoever you can find. We're going to find that Aegis before Morag gets her paws on her!
Sir, as you wish, sir.
Watch and learn, Morag Lader.
Before we're leaving, Tora wants to explain something to Rex, and Poppy. Explain what, Master Pawn? It about this advanced gaming device. I did wonder what the thing was for. So it's for playing games. Yes, game is called Tiger. It's hidden gem that Grampypon made for Tora when Tora was little Pawn. It looks like it's been seen better days. Tora turned on power just now, so it should be possible to play. Rex, give game a try. It does sound kinda fun, but I wouldn't want to get hooked on a game while Nia needs rescuing. Wait! Playing this game can earn prizes, special parts for Power Up Poppy. Parts for Poppy? Grampypon made this game in hopes that it reveal true purpose when Poppy finally complete. So if friends think Poppy a bit weak or just want more amazing power, play a game and get new upgrade. I guess that makes sense. I'll give it a go then. That is wise decision. Shall Tora explain basics? After all, Rex is a little wet behind ears. Use direction buttons to move. Use A button to attack. So that is basics. Tora let Rex figure out rest by Rex's self. Learning is best by doing. Meh! Tiger, go! Hey together, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome to my new LP Tiger. No, just kidding. So, Tiger is an in-game minigame, 8-bit pixelated art style, which is something I really appreciate, with only two settings, normal and easy. The difference is, in easy you can bump into the walls and don't take any damage. In normal you cannot bump into any walls because you will take damage. I'm gonna show it to you on normal, we're gonna play one round and then we're gonna leave this episode right here. We only have one stage and I'm gonna play this game a lot off screen as well because I wanna have better parts and upgrades for Poppy, obviously. But there will be new stages and whenever you get the new stage, I'm gonna come back to the game and I'm gonna show you the new stage. We're not gonna get ourselves a hang on this, so
I'm gonna show you each stage once, and then I'm gonna grind a whole bunch off screen. So let's start with stage 1 here. So things that we have to do here is, first of all, we dive down and we try to collect ether crystals. That's what those things are. I need to get a little bit the hang of the controls again. Been a hot minute since I last played this minigame. And with A we can attack and get rid of some of the enemies. And they will hurt us, and there is also something that you get. Oh nice, we have invincibility, which is something that I really want to use here really quick to get rid of some of the things and collect some of the ether crystals, and especially the treasure chests. Because you will lose the treasure chests or the... I think it's like... some screws. I don't know what it is that we'll lose there once we hit something, but that's the first thing we'll lose. We collected it and lost it right away. I don't know what it is here. But I'm gonna try to get as many things as possible, and I'm also gonna try to go for perfect runs. It's a little bit of a hectic game. So, I'm hesitating on taking the treasure, because as soon as we take the treasure, we will go back up. And back up goes a lot faster and makes it a little bit more difficult, because we wanna try to collect pieces that we've left lying around. That's not a good idea. So that's why you try to make the way down clear as much as possible, so that you have an easier time when you go back up and just can collect some of the stray ether crystals that you let laying around. Now you get a bonus for everything that you complete in this. Like, we got all the treasure chests that are in a stage, so we get a bonus for collecting all the treasure chests. You get a bonus if you get through the stage without getting hit once. You get a bonus if you get through the stage and collect all the ether crystals, and then you get a bonus if you get all 3 of those things and get everything, so perfect basically. If you get all the things in one run, you get a perfect, and that will boost your score greatly. So our name here is gonna be A, B, and D for A Black Dragon. Or Aaron Black Dragon. Let's say A Black Dragon. Could be anyone that plays that. Skills of Rex quite impressive. Rex not pro salvager for nothing. You think so? I think your experiences salvaging really came in useful. Not that I don't appreciate the compliments, but we should hurry and rescue Nia. So how are we going to get onto the Titan battleship when Nia's being held? As luck would have it, the clouds it looks to be ebbing just now. We had best aim for the route Pyra mentioned. The route was stretching just past Garagorm's Ark. From here, it's easiest to go up to top of stairs, cross bridge, then pass under gate. Then you're at Gargamor's Arch. Will the Ardanian guards not spot us? Area and Ardanian space heavily guarded, but up to Gargamor's Arch should be no problem. Alright, let's head there for now. Puppy will do best to help. So we now have Puppy, and we now get explained the Puppy swap, which I'm gonna explain to you as the final note here. We're also gonna play as Tora, obviously. Let's go salvage just real quickly, because why not? A little bit more wood. So, what we now have. First of all, we have Tora, who we can play as, and he has his drill shield, which has the steady drill, increases damage dealt to launched enemies. The big boost increases damage dealt by 100% when the HP is 30% or less. Since Tora is our tank, that's gonna be mostly of the times the case. Then Spinning Cutter increases aggro draw from driver arts by 50%, and the Rigid Shield restores 6 HP when guarding, recharges other arts when attacked. Not something I'm necessarily gonna go for. Something that I like to do more is upgrade this first, so that he gets closer to increases aggro draw with driver arts by 70%, because I wanna have Tora draw as much aggro as possible to make things for me a lot easier. Then Engage Blades, he only has Poppy, I'm gonna say that outright. Even if we have other core crystals, Tora is not able to awaken other cores. Because he has his artificial blade, that's all he can use. Then his affinity chart, he has enough things so we can get something. Boost his HP, we could open up the X slot from the very start. Dexterity, maximum HP by 200, or his luck. 20% or 200. I don't know how much you have at the moment, so I say we're gonna go with that first.
Good work, Poppy.
And 500, no, not enough. We could go for that next, or we could even do that. I still wanna wait up for that, because that increases his HP a little bit. I'm gonna go over the accessory on my own time. Let's jump into Poppy. Empower Poppy with parts. This is the Poppy swap. The energy converter, we can upgrade it with crystals. We would need 100 to upgrade it at the moment. I'm gonna wait with that for a little bit. We can have different roles for Poppy, so she can be tank, attacker, healer, whatever. But we have to get those roles. So at the moment she can only be a tank. Then different elements that she can have. And then here she has the arts card. She has nullifies one reaction or cancels debuffs from enemies. And we can open up more of those things. Arts card. Let's actually put that in. We have the space already. So now we also cancel debuffs from enemies, which will be helpful. Then the skill RAM. We have Insect Hunter or Silent Strike and Aggro Boost, but we don't have enough space, so we can't have this. Increases aggro drawn from audio attacks. I really want to have that, so let's increase our energy by a little bit so that we can have aggro boost 3. So Tora has more aggro that he gets. And then we can have special enhancing RAM, which would need 1000 and ether crystals. A reason why I'm gonna do a lot of this off screen. And then also down here, this would need 6,000. So if we wanna have Poppy fully decked out, we will need a hacking lot of ether crystals to get everything done. In doing so, we'll of course get more things for her role, her element, her arts, and her skill rams. So we're gonna do a lot of things for Poppy. The things we have at the moment should be good enough, however, for what we wanna do next. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just make up a little bit more space, because we will need the energy sooner or later anyway. And this is just to show us what things we have at the moment, or can have. Yep, again, it goes with all the things that we've already seen, but don't have. But yeah, I say that's a good enough point to stop this. Next episode we're gonna infiltrate the Ardenians' battleship, Battle Titan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. Hope to see all of you to the next part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, bye!